Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we are talking all about the brand new collab Journey to Another World, all about Fairy Tail. If you know anything about Fairy Tail, you'll know more than I do, because I know absolutely nothing about Fairy Tail, but man, does it look cool. Guy's got flames on his fists and everything. Now, with this all being said, let's jump into it a little bit. Let's take a look at this. No, because we don't have the audio. I've turned the audio off because I hate the bug that happens. So we're going to have to watch it without audio. But now it looks like they're looking for this thing. If you guys didn't know, I'm not sure who this is. We'll have to... Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. It's without the sound, it's kind of boring. We'll talk about the events and all that kind of stuff, the rewards that you're going to get out of it. But just understand that I am kind of annoyed with this collaboration, and I'll tell you why. Number one, it's only 1 month. It appears to be only 1 month. Okay? The other collaborations have been far more than 1 month. It appears to be only 1 month. Number two, there is no hero. Number three, there is no armament set. Number four, there is no vehicle. There's only a beast and a hero skin for Metalk, the newest hero that just came out, and they're giving a skin to Metalk in this collaboration. So I'm a little annoyed. We were anticipating an infantry collab with a hero, a beast, and everything, and what we're getting is basically a rider collab without superbs, without a hero, without anything besides a beast. And we'll talk about the beast. We'll take a look at it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it as well. But that being said, let's jump in. Let's jump in and take a look into what we're actually getting into. First and foremost, don't forget your web events, okay? Web events every single day. There is a special prize wheel that gives you 3 spins every single day, and the grand prize on that wheel is 20,000 in-game gold, linked gold. So go to that web events every single day. It resets. Get your 3 spins and get your free rewards. Do not forget, every single day, get those web events. Number 2, we've got Games Training Camp. So this is going to be your basically as is per in anything. You've got, 30 levels to complete, and you've got the full 30 days to complete it. You've got a $5 pack here that's going to provide you with some games rounds, which we'll talk about, as well as the Happiest Happy frame. And then for an additional 20 USD or 19.99 gold, you're going to get yourself a shelter skin with some training speed, 60 more of these game rounds, some diamonds, some gems, some speed ups, and the rest. Okay? Now, is it worth it? If you're looking to maximize as many resources as you can, as many rewards as you can, as cheap as you can, this will be one of the ways to do it. Just because it is going to give you a whole smack load of these games rounds, which is what you need for the other rewards. And the rewards on that other one aren't bad. I'll be honest with you, they actually aren't too bad in my opinion. They've given you some pretty good choices and pretty good options. And so far, the rewards that I've received have been pretty good, so I'm actually not hating on this so far. But this is very, very simple. You're just going to be basically completing every single day. You're going to be experiencing or completing your daily missions to increase your experience here, earning these rewards every day. You can only do 2 or 3 levels a day, so that it's not something else, but of course you can purchase the rest for gems if you wanted. Like I could spend almost 7,000 gems and unlock everything right now, and then eventually, and actually even get my 7,000 gems back. But I'm going to play this slow because at the end of the day, I want to save those 7,000 gems for Lucky Roulette, because I think that's probably going to be a better investment for the new hero for infantry that's dropping at the end of July. Okay, but that's Games Training Camp. It's going to be a great way to get stuff for the game's siege battle, which we'll talk about here in a second. Next, we've got Star of the Games. Now, this one here, it seems to me to be a type of situation where you're building... Basically, you're building your statues, just like you'd build statues before with other ones. You're going to be building statues here. You've got daily missions that are going to reset every day to give you the points up here that you can then put into each representative. And you're going to get rewards based on how high you get them leveled up, all the way up to a max level of, max level 10. You can do that for every single hero, or for every single one. And then, all in all, it's a decent amount. Now, the question is, do I level them all up equally or do I hyper-focus? I don't think it's really going to matter per se. All Obviously, it's higher points to level them at higher levels, lower points to level them at lower levels. So you could absolutely just go through and level them up as you want. But the whole goal is going to be to finish off all 4 characters by the end of the event. You've got a month, and hopefully with the daily missions and the all-out celebration and everything else that you're going to be getting out of it, is something that we'll be able to benefit from. Okay? So just keep working at it, just doing all your daily missions and getting all that kind of stuff. And from your Magic Guild missions and things like this, just do everything you can to get as many of those things leveled up as you can. Okay, Star of the Game's pretty simple. Just level them up as best as you can. Try to unlock all 4. Next, we've got Grand Magic Games. This is absolutely one of the biggest wins I think that this event has. Okay, so first and foremost, this is Bounty Ground. Okay, it's a version of Bounty Ground, but the difference is you can form a team of 5. And you basically play Bounty Ground with 5 players where you can resurrect your team. So you're playing with your team. You can bring your teammates back alive if they die. You can fight together, move around the map together, work as a team. And the rewards aren't bad. I mean, yeah, you're getting games rounds. You're only getting a couple. You're getting some resource packs, some speed ups and stuff. Mostly what you're doing it for is the games rounds. But the fact that you can do Bounty Ground with friends is a huge, huge buff. It's a huge benefit. It makes the game so much more enjoyable. So I definitely suggest getting out there, form a team with your friends and go out and play this. You can still play it by yourself. You can still match by yourself. You can still form a team and match with just 2 or 3 players. You don't have to fill a full team to do this. You can match with 1 or 2 friends, and then it'll match you with just 1 or 2 additional people to make your team. But it definitely makes it much, much, much more enjoyable. And as this says down here, resets at 0-200 or 0-100 every Monday. So this is going to reset every Monday. So I think that gives us, 4 or 5 weeks, 4.5 weeks of multiplayer Bounty Ground, which is super fun. I give it a lot of credit. I think it's a lot of fun. So definitely get out and get it done, and just have some fun doing it. Next, you've got Magic Guide missions. These are pretty simple. You're going to fill out these by doing your missions. Killing zombies, killing hive minds, searches, survivor searches, doing trucks, right? Escorting trucks, killing zombies, doing hive minds, Arena of Doom, all the basic stuff. Once you finish this, you're going to get all your basic rewards around the outside. Then you're going to get your other emoji and your other rewards here. And then it's going to move you on to the advanced. Standard seems to be refreshing in the midway point, so you'll actually end up filling this out twice. And then advanced, you'll only fill out once. But you're, again, getting more rewards out of it. You're getting more of the support floral baskets. And then, obviously, some more of these games rounds. Now, with all these games rounds, you're going to take into the Game Siege battle, and this is where you're going to get the majority of your rewards, the big rewards that we're talking about. First and foremost, we're getting everything from device frags, which is great. We've got legendary beast chip frags. Legendary chip frags. We've got games coins. We've got high carbon steel. As the levels go up, you can actually get up to OC chips. You can get up to higher point values here instead of these basic devices. You can get into the higher point values or the OC chips, right? You can obviously select honing chips if you want to go into that. So they've got some decent chip choices to get into. For the general rewards, you can pick into some parts materials if you want, taming manuals if you want, defensive fabric if you still need that. So there's lots of options for what you're actually getting for your rewards. And truth be told, I've been pretty lucky in getting it, right? You still have a 10% chance to get your advanced rewards. It's just crazy. To encounter a star challenger in the challenge, I don't know what this means. I honestly don't know what this means. But it might be a 0.06 chance to encounter the completion. So you might actually have a 0.06 chance to actually just get the shelter, which would be cool, but I don't know. Mostly you're going to be doing, 24% here, so you're getting 35%, 34% for the top 2 sets of rewards, which isn't bad. It's been pretty good, and it's been paying out pretty well for me. I have managed to get one of the OC chipsets, and these are some of the rewards you're getting. So you're either getting something like this, which is going to decrease the training materials used and the damage dealt to infantry squads. So this isn't a bad one by any stretch. I think it's not. I don't like the way that it looks, but I do not hate the buffs. I think that's kind of going to be something that you can deal with. And then obviously you've got the space-time rift. I think this is super cool looking. But the fact that it's 5,000 coins is ridiculous to me. It doesn't provide any buffs. It just looks good. And I think the fact that it's 5,000 gems is ridiculous because that means that I need 11,000 gems to get everything that I want because they want the OC chips. And, of course, I want the Space-Time Rift. But the cost for 5,000 is just astronomical just for something that looks cool when you pop in and pop out, right? So, that being said, the rest of the rewards are pretty good. Like I said, OC chips are here. Superb or secret beast fragments are here. Superb frag boxes are here. Regular armaments are here. High carbon steel or frags are here. So, you've got lots of choices. Obviously, I'm pushing for OC chips because OC chips are kind of OP right now. If you still need your beast frags, you can go into that side too. The emoji is cheap, but I've never been a fan of just getting, like, I'm not a huge fan of spending resources for things that you don't actually benefit from because there's so many different ways to stack benefits, but to each their own. Other thing you want to notice or take mention of, you have these 10 levels that you have to get through, and guess what? There are rewards as you claim them, right? As you complete the levels. So we've completed this level, you get these bonus rewards. At this one, we're getting some extra additional bonus rewards. At this one here, we'll get these ones here. At this one here, you end up getting the background, which looks pretty cool. The Dragon Father and Human Son, which looks pretty cool. Then you're getting the key to the Lucy Heartfilia skin for Me Talk. I think it's, again, total garbage that we're getting skins for new heroes. I think it's kind of dumb. This is how you get Acnologia, right? Once you get to level 6 complete, you're going to get Acnologia. Once you get to level 7, you're going to get a whole OC chip set. Not a set, sorry, an OC chip frag. Let me rephrase. A whole OC chip. 60 frags. Then you just get points for the last 3 sets until you inevitably unlock the Urza's Challenge final skin. Okay? So, with all that being said, this is the event. This is the collaboration that we're getting. My best advice, if you want to get the best or the most amount of stuff for the cheapest amount, you're going to be doing just your exclusive weekly packs. This is going to refresh every single week. So get this every single week if this is all you're looking for. And then obviously get, right, just for the cheapest way that you can get through it, the Games Training Camp, get this here as well. If you're looking for any of the expensive rewards, you will have to wait ideally until the last week. If you want to do it the cheapest way possible, you'll wait until the last week. Before you end up buying the rest of the packs that you need to get those specific rewards. But if you buy just the weekly packs, you can absolutely cut down on the overall cost of acquiring the skin. I've heard some people already spending over $2,000 to acquire it already, but I feel wholeheartedly that if you do it the cheapest way, you could probably get it for $1,000 maybe a little bit more than that, but right around that, about that $1,000 mark. And this is, of course, advice only to spenders, because at the end of the day, not everybody can afford a $1,000 skin or a $2,000 skin, but if that's something that you are looking for, I always suggest to do it the smartest and slowest way so that you end up getting the most amount of rewards for the biggest bang for your buck, effectively. Okay? But that's going to wrap it up to Journey to Another World. My overall rating, I would give it probably a 6 out of 10. I think some things are cool, right? The Grand Magic Games is freaking awesome. I absolutely love this idea. But the rest of it is kind of, blah. I do like the rewards that we're getting from Game Siege Battle, so I do like that comes with it. But a lot of it is just kind of the same cookie cutter stuff. The only benefit that I have been seeing is that they've been adding OC chips to a lot of reward packs, so I've been able to start working on those, and I would also suggest work on your OC chips, because let's be honest, OC chips are super important, and although they are expensive, there are lots of ways now to be able to get those chip fragments to start working on them, okay? So start working on them now if you haven't already. But with all that being said, folks, I just want to give you a huge shout out to the community. We are on the march, okay? I have been talking and communicating with IGG to get things taken care of for Worlds. I have to get my passport and stuff now, but we're working all through that. And I want to say it's all because of you guys, right? We won this vote, and we're getting this whole thing done because the community has been so amazingly supportive in what we've been doing here. And yes, we've moved to streaming. We have moved to streaming 6 days a week now. We stream from Tuesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Central Time. You're welcome to come join us, ask questions live, engage the community live, meet some of the other players, meet some of the other streamers. and actually, be part of the community that makes this game so great. We also stream on TikTok 6 days a week, the same 6 Tuesday through Sunday days, but we stream from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on TikTok, where we're able to have some more of the discussions and debates that I like to get involved with. So we'll do gaming during the day and debates and conversations in the evening, so you can choose where you like to get your content. But with all that being said, again, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's tuned in, who's been a part of this, who's liked, followed, subscribed, filled the notification bell, shared with your friends. These are all things that don't cost anything, but I'll be honest with you guys, are super, super impactful. We're on the march to 5,000 subscribers, okay? And truth be told, the least amount of subscribers that we have, the more important it is to have you hit that subscribe button, have you fill out the notification bell, share it with your friends, hit like on the video. You wouldn't believe how important that like button is to the algorithm. So if you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, fill the notification bell, share this with your friends. Again, these things don't cost anything, but they absolutely, absolutely help out immensely, okay? So do that for me. I'd be greatly, greatly forever in your debt. Other than that, we're going to wrap it here. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.
Started with a spark in the middle of the night. Now the whole crew glowing in a neon light. Different walks of life, but we all found a lane. Roll through the highs, laugh through the pain. No ego in the chat, just respect them vibes. Everybody welcome when the smoke cloud rise. Win or lose, we're still one team, building something bigger than it ever could seem. Hands up if you came for the energy. Stay because the family feels like destiny. No matter where you're from, you're home tonight. One community, one flame, one light. Get lifted higher than the skyline. Good vibes only, every single timeline. Raise your cups, raise your voices, let it fly. With the people keeping hope alive. Get lifted, never coming down. Positive energy shaking up the town. When the high guy calls, everybody rise. We're more than a stream, this is where we thrive. Electric tea on sideline. This is where we thrive. Late night sessions, memes on repeat. Every new follower gets love when they speak. We're making memories, one laugh at a time, turning ordinary moments into something divine. Controllers clicking, music in the air. No one standing alone when the squad is here. Dream a little bigger, let your worries fade. This is the home that the community made. Light another dream, let the doubts all fade. Every single moment is a memory made. Side by side until the credits roll. Different hearts but a single soul. Get lifted higher every day, spreading good vibes in our own crazy way. If you're looking for a place where you belong, welcome home, come sing along. Get lifted one more time tonight. Smoke in the air and the future feels bright. This isn't just a name on another screen. This the high God, dream, living the dream. Get lifted